Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here, as we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To the air, it's Thorne. Receiver makes the grab, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Gives it to the back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Fowler. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is up and no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Boy, what a run here. I mean, the guy's got speed. He's elusive. He has the ability to escape. Here, the quarterback became a one-man disruptor and had the defense on their heels the whole time.
Caught quickly. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the BAT. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's field. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Scanning the field, it's Thorne. He's running out of time here.
Chris, he's very fortunate here not to give up a safety. This defense putting a lot of pressure, anticipating this is a great time to attack, and it pays off. They come up with a big sack.
Sack sets up 2nd down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
He'll throw it now. Caught for the completion.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
As a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirby.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out to a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Thorne. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out. He's got some space. Inside the 40. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Nick,
he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Attack on the BTA again, and it's 28-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're going to run it. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Thorne. The pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
He's got it for a big gain. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. 1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. And give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Scanning the field. It's Thorne. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And that's a 1st down for the offense. Nice grab. It's Morton. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? He's free around the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. He just took that the length of the field in one play. What a nightmare for this defense. 98 yards? Good luck stopping that guy.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Penn. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, LSU 42, Notre Dame 0.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down. Looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown continues.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Handing off on the draw play. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Back to pass. It's Thorne. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A completion sets up a second down play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the BAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A handoff to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Toss play to the running back going left. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Tackle is made at the 40-yard line. It's third down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Good enough for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 56, Notre Dame 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Thorne. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. And he drops back in the gun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick it away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up.
Let's go!
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Unleashes the stiff arm. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Touchdown, LSU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
The shotgun running play call. Good enough for the first down to the 37. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. First down and 10 now. They're going to run it here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
3:25.
Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Well, this one ended up being a blowout if they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.